Hello.
Hello.
Oh. You're sitting right next to me.
Yeah, how did I get
Bro,
here?
when did you appear?
Claudia, why am I in your basement?
Solo.
Why am I in your basement?
This is my basement?
I'm so crying. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Whoppers today.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, so welcome to Jubcast Episode 5. The wacky thing that happened today, because something weird always happens before we start our podcast, is, today we were walking to Andrea's car. She just got done taking her test for history
that I didn't do good.
She wasn't, yeah, she got a C+.
C.
Well, it's gonna turn into a C+ because he's bringing them up.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
K.
Mr. K. Anyways, we were walking and I saw a Whoppers box and I didn't want to pick it up because if you pick it up and it's empty, it's well, now I look like a fucking idiot. So I kicked it, and then I heard the Whoppers in it, and I looked at it, and the seal was still there. So we took them home. And I used them to bribe my siblings to not come downstairs and interrupt our podcast.
However, if they are laced with meth,
then my siblings are dead.
Which, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
The risk.
It's, you know what, it's all their fault. I mean, they believe in me, so.
I mean,
only the strong survive. The weak perish, Andrea. I'm looking at you fucking tiny ass
You know
bitch.
what? I may be small. However,
I mean, that chai tea that I made you might get you.
She made me a chai tea. Not only is she trying to kill her siblings with Whoppers, she put a chai mix that is 2 years old to make my chai. But I am still drinking it.
And I don't know how it's
not milk. It's
it's not it's not milk. It's just chai tea. That's just been sitting for 2 years, so it's extra strong.
I mean, I haven't seized out yet, so
yeah, we're not
okay.
Oh, look at those sound waves.
Wow, that was really in sync.
Anyways,
so either me or Claudia's siblings are gonna die. She's just out to get all of us at this point.
I'm just out to watch the world burn, honestly. I'm one of those people.
Essentially.
Dude, you know those kids in school who are oh, they're gonna do something someday, they're gonna kill someone because they're I'm just watching the world burn. They're wow, the world sucks.
I wonder if people think I'm gonna do that
introverted.
one day.
No.
I feel like I give off that, especially when I'm talking to my teachers and I'm just I don't know, I'm just so straight up with them.
No, you're just a straight up kid. You're not I'm gonna fucking
kill everybody. Kid.
I could come to school with a gun. You're not one of those kids.
Yeah. Dude, this girl who I sit next to in math, she's also in my first hour, which is graphic design, and we are using X-Acto knives to cut paper and stuff.
Now you're gonna kill a bitch.
She stole one, and she had it in her backpack, and she took it out during math. She's like, Andrea, look what I took from graphic design, and we're all like, put it away, put it the fuck away.
Yeah.
You're gonna get she's like, oh my god, no, and she was stabbing the table with it. I was like, put it away, oh my god.
Psycho.
I know.
Jesus.
She's chill. And, I know she wouldn't, kill anybody. She's been to jail, but,
Oh, here, I'm gonna move the mic. You guys will love that noise.
Wow.
Oh my god. Did you like that?
I hope they did.
I hope they did, too. Here, wait, I'm gonna move the pop stand,
that's gonna
too.
sound really
So that's gonna sound amazing.
Ooh.
Oh my god, podcast, do you like that? Wow.
Yes. Anyway, so, yeah, I feel like people like her is what concerns people like us.
Yeah. Or those people that show up to school in, trench coats.
Yep.
See, okay, Declan wears, the, fancy trench coats.
Yeah.
The nice, French ones.
There's this kid who sits next to me in history, and Claudia's in history.
So that
he
kid,
wears this, Japanese uniform.
He wears either a Japanese military uniform or a German, uniform, or a mix of both. Today he was actually wearing a mix of both.
Yeah.
He was apparently wearing a German hat and a Japanese suit without the pants.
He's super chill. Like, I talk to him every day, you know?
he seems like a nice guy.
Like, he's so funny. He's just, like, I don't know, he makes, like, stupid jokes, and then, like, he, like, pulls random stuff out of his backpack. Like,
but him and his friend, he has a fan on him, like, all the time. He's fanning himself all the time. I'm like,
He's
yo,
such
how
a character.
luxurious, though. He is. He probably treats himself like just such a fucking queen.
I know. Like, he
like
has that
out here,
self-care
like,
down.
he's, like, out here, like, fanning himself in the beginning of class.
I
And I'm
know.
like, bro. And his hair's, like, flowing. And I'm like, bruh, I want to be friends with you. But, like, you also kind of scare me sometimes.
Like, one day he just took out, like, a deck of cards. I was like, oh, like, we playing Crazy Eights or something?
Bro, he's got, like, Mary Poppins bag going on.
And then he was like, no, I just bought this deck of cards so I could have, like, the Ace of Spades or something. I was like, okay, cool. And then he, like, pulled out, like, this, like, Bob Ross, like, sticky note pad. And then I was like, where did you get that? He's like, North Dakota. And I was
bro,
like,
when were you in North Dakota?
Like, this kid just, like, I don't get it. He's cool, though. He's cool.
He seems chill. We sit at opposite sides of the room still.
It's kind of sad.
Mr. K is not hearing our pleas. And I have to do the little, okay, so Mr. K decided it was a good motivator to have it so that if you talk in class you get points, and the person who has to keep track of those points is me, because I sit right next to him. Well, it's gonna be me for like a while or something. He was like, and then eventually it'll get to some people, but it's mostly gonna be Claudia and Anders.
That's unfortunate.
Where me and him are the two people that sit at the front.
Because I can't pay attention for that long. Like, I'll start to zone out and, like, not know who's talking.
I kind of like sitting at the beginning of the class, like, beginning of the class, the front of the class. Bro, English?
Don't think so.
I mean, I'm an AP Links, so I should know this stuff. So are you. Oh, we smart girls out here. Just kidding. Well, I mean, we're smarter than others, but...
I'm smart.
Okay, you're smart in certain areas.
Like, not school smart.
Not academically. You're not testing smart.
No.
Yeah.
If you tell me to, like, make, like, a paper mache volcano or something,
you can do it.
I fuck with that. If you tell me to take a standardized test, we're gonna have some issues.
Yeah.
I don't know. Creativity in schools, boys. I think we should all do, like, presentations and, like, projects and stuff.
You know, there are alternative learning schools, right?
I should be transferred. I mean, it's too late.
The school that I think the school that Noah went to is an alternative learning school. Cause it's a mini school, and it's like they do more like creative. Like their whole thing is about being more creative. I don't know. That's what they said on their like little bio thing.
See, that's what I like. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I learn more. You're like, oh, remember that one project I did for World War I when I, like, made a book and, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I remember that, but so I was like, oh, that test I took that I hated?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like, bruh. I don't know. It's, like, this is changing topics, but I just realized how much of, like, a slump day it is, dude. My voice is, like, fairly monotone compared to, like, it's always monotone, but, like, more so.
I don't know. This week felt like it didn't exist.
It was so long. Felt like a whole month has gone by in 1 week.
It's because, like, my routine has just been, like, school, working out, like, I had a meeting at a college to do, like, classes there next year, my senior year. Yeah. And it just, like, I've been doing so much, and, like, I haven't really been home. Like, I think I was home to eat dinner with my mom, like, one day this week.
Yeah.
Other than that, and I was sick. I threw up one morning. Like, that was fun.
Oh, boy.
It was a roller coaster.
And then you were just like, I'm fine the next day.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
My mom was like, Andrea, you're pregnant. You threw up in the morning. You're pregnant.
I like how if anything goes wrong, she's just like, you're pregnant? You're doing drugs?
Literally, that's like how...
You're drinking?
She thinks. Like, I'll breathe wrong. She's like, you're drunk, aren't you? You're drunk. You're pregnant. I'm like...
You cough, and she's like, you're a fucking chain smoker, aren't you?
You are on meth right now, aren't you, Andrea? Huh?
You get a nosebleed. She's like, cocaine addiction.
I'm not even kidding you. That would, like, be her first thought.
That would.
If I, like, my nose would be like, you never get nosebleeds. You're on cocaine.
Yeah.
Bitches be cray.
My mom would probably think that, too.
It's funny.
What do you do with your hair, bro?
I'm turning into a boy.
Yeah?
I want to cut it.
Yeah, you want to shave your hair and be like, this is what you have to deal with now, Tish.
I know. It would be so nice to not have any hair.
Yeah. That would be pretty nice. I feel like at one point in my life I want to shave my head.
Just like a little, like, I feel like if anyone who I'm close with, like...
Or at least get it, like, cut. Like, short.
Like, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, if you get cancer, I'll give you my hair. And she's like, epic. So, honestly, like, if that ever happens...
Bro, then you have an, like, actual excuse. So then nobody can, like, blame you.
And then if someone's like, wow, your hair looks so stupid, you shave your head, like, my mom has cancer, and then they'll shut up.
I gave her my hair, bro. Like,
come on now.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
So we wrote down a bunch of topics today, like we did last time. Andrea, let's talk about your dumb fingers.
Oh my goodness, where do I even start with my dumb fingers?
Didn't we literally talk about this, like, once for, like, a second? You were like, I think I have this.
Well, okay, I actually have this thing. It's, like, Raynaud's syndrome?
Yeah.
Syndrome.
It's basically where your fingers, or any part of your body, really, that's not close to your main circulatory system.
It's,
when your circulation doesn't reach out to your fingers and it, like, isn't as strong in, like, mostly in your hands or your feet.
And then they
turn white because they don't have
no
blood really going through them.
Then you can't feel anything really, and like it's kind of whack. Like people like grab my fingers and like punch and be like, "Can you feel it? Can you feel it?"
And
I'm
like, no, but I'll feel it later if it hurts enough.
Yeah, so it's like for me, it's just my fingies and fingies. Okay, sorry. And I don't know, my
hey
toes.
Guys, welcome to our really funny podcast.
You're just in fingies. It was 5 stars on Yelp.
Bro, who uses that?
I use Yelp.
You dumb.
I don't use
Yelp. You use Facebook too, huh?
Facebook is mind blowing. Like, how does that work?
I don't know.
Like, how?
Should we get
We should. Guys, follow us on Facebook.
No, we're not making a Jubcast Facebook. We should get. How am I blanking on his name?
Who?
Maker of Facebook.
Oh, the lizard guy.
Bro, I literally have
his
name.
last name.
I have
like
his
Z
name
or something.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally have his name like in my head all the time, and then like the one time that I need it, the one time I'm not thinking about Mark Zuckerberg is the time that I need it, bro. I got Zucky on the mind.
What can I say? Zucky be in my head.
Zucky be in my head. Yo, we gotta get Zucky on the podcast.
Oh my god, could you imagine? He'd probably like eat us or something.
Yeah, fucking lizard man.
Like, I don't know. It'd
probably like.
Probably be like too warm.
No, we'd be like, okay guys, goodbye, and then you just hear like screaming as he like fucking devours us.
That guy. He'll
hey
start
guys,
like,
we're getting
pulling on crickets and like.
Actually, it's not cannibalism if he's a fucking lizard person.
Yeah.
He looks like a lizard person. Bro, his eyes.
I'm convinced.
I'm convinced that Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard man.
For sure.
Alright. Next topic.
Yeah, my dumb fingers.
Oh yeah, your dumb fingers.
So for me, it's just my like fingertips basically. But some people can have it like on their nose and their toes.
Yeah.
And like their ears. And
it's
I'm
weird.
like, bruh.
Oh well, your ears make sense.
Yeah. Like my nose gets like really cold. Like I have a big ass nose. Like it like goes out.
Big schnoz.
You
have Roman schnoz though. Like it's not like.
Like it's not
like disproportioned really though.
It's just like.
It's like, you got a nice nose, bro.
It's a nose, but like I can't feel the tip of my nose, but it doesn't turn white. So like I don't know what that's about. But
I remember freshman year, I was always like, bro, I can't show your nose, but it's so cool.
Yeah, because it like kind of has like a bump. Like
well, because you have just the Roman nose, bro. Because you got like the eagle's nose. Like it literally goes like. Oh,
like it like goes straight down for a second. And it's like.
You're not fucking Pinocchio.
Can we put a picture of my nose?
You want me to just search up Roman nose right here?
Yes.
Let's search up Roman nose.
Roman nose.
Here's what here. Roman nose.
Whoa.
Literally, like that's what your nose looks like, though, bro.
That's my nose.
Yeah.
That's my nose. That's my nose.
Bruh.
I found my people, guys.
Yeah. This your nose, bitch. Look at that.
Yeah.
See? But like she cool.
I found my people.
Bro, Andrea, that's gonna be you one day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Oh.
Anyways, I've helped you. I wonder how, like,
I don't know.
how Roman/Greek you are.
Yeah, because, like, everyone's like, you're Jewish, you're a Jew, look at your nose, you Jew.
I mean, like, it's you're Mediterranean, most likely.
Well,
Because
I
you
know.
got slightly curly hair, you have the Roman nose, you've got brown eyes. Well, heterochromia. One's lighter than the other, and the lighter one has a little flick of. Let me see, what color is it?
It's green.
Greenish, yeah. Greenish blue. They're kind of, that little flick is like the same color as my eyes, though.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
weird.
Like, Emily thought my eyes were like hazel. Like, what did she say they were?
I don't know. I know.
Like,
I
they're
told
like
you
hazelnut. And
that.
I'm like, bro, what? No.
Because eyes can be like, it's like brown going into green.
Yeah, green. That's
but for you, it's not.
I don't have any brown in my eyes.
Oh my god, you don't?
Yeah. Because my eyes were blue when I was born, and then they turned green when I turned like 7.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And my, I think they did the same for my brother. They did the same for my mom. I don't know about, I think they did for my dad too. But they haven't changed yet for Owen and Ostry, and they're like already getting older. So they might have blue eyes forever.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
At first I like hated my eyes until like one day I was like, wait, why my eye look like that? And I was like, oh shoot, that's green.
Your eyes are cool.
So I was like, that's kind of sick.
That's kind of whack. My eyes are pretty sick. I don't know. Some days they're gray. Some days they're blue. Some days they're green.
Yeah,
green is the rarest eye color.
Wow.
I'm pretty cool. You're pretty cool too. You
got
heterochromia,
and you got a little bit of green.
So you a little special.
Just a little bit, not
just
special.
In your eyes. No.
Wow. Okay. Where's my helmet?
Here we got our tea.
Okay, wait. Mine has ice in it today.
You might not pick it up because I put the gain so far down. Who knows?
But yeah, there's little ice cubes clinking.
Clacking.
So on our list, Claudia put down typing club.
Oh, okay.
And I want to know what she's talking about because she didn't tell me.
Also, we're kind of like going like through these topics really quick because our friend Emily is gonna be coming over because she lives so far away and does not want to go home because her mom is kind of ass. Anyways, so typing club. Ooh. So today, we have an essay that we need to do in English, and I already wrote my essay. Everyone already wrote their essay. Today was like an edit your draft day because she wants them to be perfect. And I was like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to type it all out like the original, and then we're both going to make copies, and we are going to compare our edits later and like decide. And so I was like typing it out, and thanks to Typing Club, like all those elementary years of learning how to type properly.
Is that what that was called?
That's what it was called. It used to be that one like typing game with like where you're in space.
Yes, I remember that.
And we had the boxes over our keyboards, dude. Mm-hmm. Nobody is ever gonna experience that anymore because they have like new fancy stuff.
That's true.
But like, and then there was Typing Club, and like that was later on. And yeah, so apparently some other schools didn't have that because my partner Kylie was like looking at me like, what? How are you doing that, Claudia? What? Oh my gosh. I was literally I had my like face over looking at my like stuff, and I was literally just typing. Like, yeah. And she's like, yo, what?
I think it's sad though that they literally replaced our like cursive unit or whatever with typing. Like, yeah, we never really learned how to.
But it's also like who uses cursive besides for like a signature or something.
Like, it's just like I feel like we would at least want to know how to read cursive because like sometimes like a lot of my teachers write in cursive and I like get work back. I'm like, what does this say? Yeah. Or like if we're like reading like historic documents or like letters, you gotta know what it's saying. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like you don't really need to Because there's signature, you can just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But reading.
You could literally just, like, scribble, and then they're like, okay.
Yeah, my mom just does, like, a circle,
Like,
and she's like, that's about right. I, like,
that's
actually,
my sound
like...
effects for...
But
it's
I
like
actually, like,
monkey man.
have my whole name
nice
written in
crack.
cursive. Thank you, bro. And I learned how to write my name in cursive, and it's beautiful looking. I go to bank, I'm like, yeah, that's right. That's right.
I went to my bank, and they were like, I literally write my name, but, like, I don't do cursive for my name. I just connect the letters, like, just because I'm too lazy to pick up my hand. And the lady goes, oh my gosh, not that many people know cursive anymore. I'm so proud of you.
What?
And I'm like, what? That's, number one, that's not cursive, so you must not know cursive.
Yeah.
And, like, two, it's like, bruh, like, I thought everyone knew cursive.
Yeah, I
At least,
literally...
or, like, had a unit on it.
Every single one of my checks, I, like, have cursive on them, and no one's ever, like, said anything.
Yeah.
It's just, like, normal.
What? Anyways, I was gonna go back when I said nice crack, and then you're like...
Thanks!
No.
Didn't specify the crack.
This morning, she cracked her neck. And fucking died, and now I'm talking to the ghost of Andrea. Anyways, this morning, I went to the lunchroom to go talk with Havani, Atticus, and all them, and, we look over, because all of a sudden, Caden goes, he's like, yo guys, look, blue backpack over there. We look. You know, I didn't know it was, like, the full moon already, but that shit was showing.
Oh, for show?
Yeah. Well, turn around. Big boy. He's got his
crack.
pants. Big boy, big crack, pants down, basically, sitting down at the cafeteria tables, like, across the...
No.
So, I felt so bad for the man, but
how do people not, like, feel that?
Yeah,
like,
how do people not
that?
feel, like, the breeze?
Like, going up
from,
their
like,
crack.
people, like, going past, like, on there.
Like, I feel like I always smell, like, the lime where my pants end. Like, I
always get, like, I'm always, like, overly conscious if I ever have, like, even the slightest bit of, like, back edge showing when I, like, sit.
Yeah.
That's why you wear high-waisted pants.
People who wear low-waisted pants are, like, psychopathic.
I mean, either that or you've got a body of a fucking goddess.
I know. Like, I look at, like, people from, like, the 90s when, like, that was, like, really in, and they were, like, so skinny.
Yeah.
And then, like, I look at, like, pictures of, like, me when I was, like, early, like, late 2000s, like, wearing them, and I'm like, wow,
like,
I look
muffin top.
stupid. Yeah, actually, though, like, you gotta tuck your tummy in.
The muffin top is not, I mean, like,
we all got it.
If you can, we all got it, but it's like, bruh, because the muffin top is way too close to, like, seeing the moon.
Right.
Like, it's like, brother, if you bent down, I'd see that crack, and it would not make me happy.
It would not make me happy.
It would not, this does not bring me joy.
Because ladies have, like...
We have the pooch.
Yeah.
We got the little tummy pooch.
And we have it to protect our uterus and all that good. Like, it's there for, like, a reason. Like, everyone, like, all girls, like, naturally have more...
Most people naturally have the pooch. It goes boobies, ribs,
pooch.
And then pooch. I mean, if you have the body type of us. This is...
Yeah.
Including all bodies. All bodies are beautiful, but everyone has the pooch.
Everyone has a pooch, no matter what. Unless you're, like...
Super
skinny. And, like, do, like, ab day and stuff.
Yeah. Unless you're, like... I mean, there's some girls who, like, literally get their pooch removed, bro.
What?
Yeah, they're like, bro, I don't want this fat on my stomach, and then they don't respect the pooch, and they chop it off. I like my pooch.
I respect my pooch.
I respect the pooch. Sometimes I'm like, yo, if the pooch wasn't there, I'd be a little sad.
We'd be at risk.
Because sometimes I'm like, bro.
Sometimes I grab the pooch, and
sometimes I grab the pooch. If I'm looking at it, like, looking down, I'm like, man,
that's a biggie.
The pooch. Don't like the pooch. But if I'm, like, looking at it from the side, like, in that mirror that I have, bro, and like, you see the pooch, you're kind of like, yo,
it's
she's
the
not
pooch. Cute. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it.
Is cute.
And thank you for coming to our
But
TED
the
Talk.
muffin top is not.
See, front pooch, nice.
Front pooch.
Side pooch, low-waisted pants, pushing them out.
Yeah, no, because it's like, it makes the pants look too tight. You want everything to look like it fits you.
Yeah.
I think the problem is not your body, it's the clothes. Is
Yeah.
what we're trying to say. Because when clothes look like they fit, they look good.
No matter what
Yeah.
size you are, like.
Yeah.
I like high-waisted pants because, like, they give my pooch a place to sit.
Yeah. And it's
they
comforting.
Keep
They keep my pooch, like, they keep my pooch comfy.
You know? And, like, I feel like everyone needs a place to put their pooch. And if you don't have that, you're gonna be uncomfy.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Especially with the side pooch, bro. If your side
Yeah.
pooch is uncomfy, then it's like, bro.
And, like, honestly, we all kind of, like, if we were wearing the wrong pair of pants, could all have a side pooch also.
Yeah.
But it's, like, high-waisted pants.
All I'm saying, mom jeans, high-waisted pants is the way to go. Because they're comfy.
Especially, like, when they're
I'm going to
loose.
be wearing mom jeans forever.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm going to be a grandmom. And I'm going to be wearing mom jeans.
Dude, I hope that we can stay friends. Like, for that long, bro.
I think we will.
I think we will. Because I think our group is just so, like, you know, we're all so together.
Like, I know me and Emily, no matter what.
Definitely.
Because I've been friends with her since kindergarten, and, like, we've worked through, like, her moving, like, 40 minutes away, and, like...
And, like, literally, worst case scenario, we all still have family. Nope.
Right, that's, like the thing. Like, if... Oh, yeah. But, yeah, we also have family, like, in the same area, so, like, if we all come home for, like, a winter, like, Christmas time, and then I'm at club, I'm like, oh my god, that's Claudia.
Wow. And then we'll have a little reunion and be all happy.
I don't know, I think with, like, technology, too, like, I remember my grandma telling me, like, oh yeah, my best friend from middle school, I have no idea where she is, because, like, they couldn't keep in contact, but now it's, like...
but now it's, like...
You're in Europe, I can FaceTime you, what's up, how's it going in there?
Honestly, I feel like we should at least have, like, 1 month checkups on each other by the time we're, like, all doing our own thing.
Yeah. And I feel like, especially if, like, Ethan and I stay together, like,
Cole's, and if I stay with Noah.
Yeah.
And hopefully, dude, I really want to see, like, Colby and Ellie, like, because Colby's kind of getting, like, he's kind of, like, starting to be like, you know what, I really... I'm starting to see something with Ellie.
Yeah, that's
I think it's so cute because there was a point in their relationship where it was like he was kind of like out of it.
I think
but
it
now
was
they're
just
2 years strong.
They're almost like over 2.
Oh yeah,
because Ethan and
because you
are 2 years and they've been together for like 6 months longer than us or something.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, there was a point where he was just like, life's gonna take us apart. When I go to college, I just, you know, wanna just have fun and stuff. But now he's like, I love Ellie. And then I'm like, oh.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, when Ethan and I were working out, getting the gains, because I have to do online gym.
Yeah.
We started to, like, we haven't really talked about, like.
Yeah, you guys don't talk about
anything. But Flynn was there, and, like, I was, like, in the locker room or something, and Flynn was like, what are you guys gonna do? And he was like, that's a good question.
Yeah.
And then so afterwards we kind of just like talked about it and like, it might, who knows? If it all works out, it all works out. It's just like, he's going to National Guard, but like, I'm not a whore. I can wait 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I feel like it'd be good for us to like be able to rely on ourselves. Like how you and Noah are like loyal to each other, but also like you have like the months to like, you know, not like need them, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's like,
because it's like, yes, I call him every night, but
he's not like there with you.
He's not there. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think a relationship can like just be calling. So I mean, like, there are people who do it, and your relationship is whatever you want.
Yeah.
But like, I personally, for me, I could never. Like, without being able to visit him, like, every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
And, like, fucking spend so much money.
Yeah.
Like, which is all my cold, hard-earned money, because I don't spend it. So, people don't come at me and say, oh, rich bitch, because I'm not.
It's not. Yeah.
Like, literally, I fucking poured 2-year-old chai tea shit into Andrea's thing, and I picked Whoppers off of the school parking lot today and was like, hey, seal's not broken.
Yummy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think me and Ethan, you and Noah and Cole and Ellie,
I think we're pretty solid.
All, like, have potential for a future. And I think the only thing...
Don't know about Emily and Ryan, because I don't know them well enough yet. And it's very new.
I just think, like, for our 3 relationships that have been together for, like, 6 months plus or whatever.
At least.
Yeah.
Around 6 months. Yeah, actually 6 months.
Yeah.
Bro.
I guessed it. Well. Anyways, I feel like the only thing that would, like, break any of our relationships apart wouldn't be, like, cheating or, like,
it would
falling out of love. It would be, like, life.
Either, yes. Yeah, it would be life.
Like college,
hey, our
or,
paths
like...
just don't... See, I don't see that problem with me and Noah because we are both interested in very similar industries because he likes film and I like animation. Those are very similar in don't know English.
How do you
speak? Anyways, those are very similar industries that are often taught at the same school.
Yeah. And for, like, me and Ethan, it's, like, our interests are, like, totally opposite in a way. Like, he wants to be, like...
very artistic,
loyal,
you, and then he's very, like...
lawyer, police, law and justice stuff. Yeah. And I'm just, like, I want to create stuff.
Yeah. But, I mean, sometimes, like, it's, like that's kind of cool, though.
You don't need to have, like, the same, like, interests, like...
Oh, yeah. Here's what we should talk about. Bruh. You know how they say opposites attract?
We've talked about this before.
On the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
On our first episode, I remember
we
this.
did.
Yes.
Huh.
Because...
I think it's good to have things that are different, but I don't think people should be exactly alike, and I don't think they should be completely opposite. I think they should be similar in, like, personality, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Like,
somewhat. So then you kind of, like, think the same.
And, like, I feel like politically... Like, if you're total opposites, like, it sucks that politics have to be a part of it, but it's like, they are.
Politics are kind of like your view on the way that society works. That's... Yeah. Politics kind of do play a big role.
In who you are,
it's what you believe that the people should do.
It's like your morals, in a way.
Yeah.
So
it's a reflection of your morals, in a way, yeah.
I feel like that needs to definitely be a part. Like, if someone's like... Yeah. Abortion! No abortion! Like, they're just gonna argue all the time about stupid stuff.
And it's like, bruh, if you literally can't agree, or at least, like, compromise, then, like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know, I think people should think the same, but I think it's cool to have, like, different interests, because Noah still is interested in, like, a lot more, like, different things than what I'm interested in. Yeah. And, like, I know so much about art, and he knows... This is why I wrote it down on our list. I wrote down on our list painting and how people don't fucking understand the difference between acrylic and oil paint somehow. Because Noah does not know the fucking difference.
Yeah. Okay, so...
But I think you can learn from people who have different interests. That's why I like relationships where it's like...
You probably told him, you're like, this is how it works.
That's like... I did.
Yeah.
I basically just said acrylic dries faster. Yeah. And oil is oil-based, so it doesn't dry as fast.
And he was like, wow, mine open.
And then he's like, well, my girlfriend knows so much about art. It's almost as if she's been drawing her entire life. Wow. Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I literally, in my AP art class, where other kids in there do art, I was doing, like, a presentation.
The graphic design kids don't know shit.
I know. I was doing, like, a presentation about, like, we had to, like, present all of our paintings. I was like, so this one was made with oil paint. And the graphic design kid goes, what's oil paint? And I was like, oh, jeez, oh, man.
Here's what the graphic kid, like, okay, at our school, the graphic design kids, this is my impression of graphic design kid. So in this piece, my creative process was to just go into Adobe Illustrator, do a cool, like, little shape pattern, and just mess with the color filters, and put some random weird filters on them, and just, you know, do my thing.
Basically.
There's no meaning, it's just cool shapes.
I don't like our graphic design class so far.
So stupid.
Because I'm in it right now, and, like, literally, she's like, this is how you make shapes. Good luck. I'm like, how do I, like, draw. I don't care about how to insert shapes and change the color
Yeah.
of them. Like, that, like, just makes things look so, like...
You know that one girl, there's that one girl in our history class, she was the one who went up to go and present today.
Yeah, she's in my AP class.
Yeah, she's in there.
She was the one that was like, what's oil paint?
That's her?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is what I'm getting to. She does not strike me at all as artistic. But when I saw her graphic design, I was like, oh,
good.
that is pretty.
Yeah.
Like, that is some talent. Like, that's actually really good. I like that.
She, like, won a part of the, like, the graphic design part of the Da Vinci Fest.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was honestly like, yeah, you deserve that, because that's good. But I also am like, bro, like, she honestly, I think she could pursue it if she knew enough.
I think she's doing math, though, is what she said.
Yeah, she was like, I want to be a math teacher and stuff, but it's like, bro, you can make a lot of money off that.
Yeah.
Like, she could make so much money, like, designing
going into,
websites.
Like, business,
too. Yeah. Like, going, and with knowing, like, math, too.
Yeah.
Like, you could be so good for
actually,
a business.
Though.
A business would want her so bad. Like,
really?
I don't like her personality.
Yeah.
Personally. But I don't know her that well, but I already, like, I've heard enough, and I've been around her and in, like, classes with her for long enough that I'm like, yo, bro, you kind of suck.
Because she's in
But
AP Art because she's good at graphic design.
Yeah.
But only graphic design. Like,
well,
she doesn't know anything else.
Thing is, though, it is really good to be, in art, it is really good to be well-rounded. You have more experience, and experience is, like, okay. There is this one Korean artist. I do not know his name. Oh my god, he's known, he's this old man. And he's been drawing for years, and he is known for not, like, he's so good with, like, a brush pen. Like, you know how difficult those are to draw with? Like, he is known for drawing with those, and drawing just from memory, no sketch before.
My God.
And he goes around the world, he teaches classes, and, like, he just goes around and draws, and he's so good. Like, I love him, and, like, he's like, here's what I say. He's like, in order to be an artist, you have to have, like, I don't know, his measurement of a good artist was how much they know about the world, because in order to draw things, you need to know how they work.
Right.
Like, I don't know, that's why people tell you to, like, study the essentials and, like, know everything before you start drawing it. Because then it's not going to turn out the way you want.
We all have, like, a certain style we like, but, like, we should try out all of them. Because, like, in one piece, if you're like,
because then you learn more on how something works, and, like...
It just all makes more sense.
Yeah.
Which is hard. Like, people who, like, hate on artists, be like, oh, easy job, you're just naturally talented. Like, it's like, no.
Brother, just because you're naturally talented doesn't mean, like... Because I guess in one way, it's like, oh, there's an eye for it. But it's like, also, you can train your eye.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like, I feel like you grew up in a house with, like, art. But, like, for me, my parents aren't artistic at all. Like, I just, like, liked it and, like, literally taught myself everything I know. Besides, like, but even, like, the classes at high school aren't really, like, learning. It's just kind of, like, you make stuff and then they, like, critique it.
Yeah. Miss N was, like... the art teacher. She's just like, she was telling me this. She was like, what medium do you work in? I was like, I mostly do digital, but, like, I can do traditional. Like, I can do all these other things. Like, you've seen me work with paint. You've seen me do that. Because I practiced all that in, like, elementary school. Like, that's the mediums we used. I used to be traditional. Now I'm digital. I just so happen to be better at digital. It's not easier, but... It is convenient, but it doesn't reflect your skill, bro. Like,
and I think because you had all of that time to, like, figure out everything, like, since you were young is, like, so helpful for you. Like, for me, I think I started when I was, like,
but I've seen you, like, progress a lot, like, really quickly, and I'm like, bruh.
She's trying out here.
She's trying. She's getting good. I'm jealous of your oil paint skills.
Bro, I am an absolute whore for oil paint because I am so slow. Like, I wish I could work slow. I wish so bad that I could work slowly. Acrylic is like, it just dries too fast and I start to panic.
I wish I could have, like, the patience, though, to work on, like, something for long.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Like, because a lot of my paintings, like, sometimes I'm like, you know what, I want to go into detail with this. But if I ever have something where I'm like, I'm gonna do this little detail, I'm like, oh, God, it sucks, bro.
Yeah.
I hate doing detail. I like things being, like, smooth, and I'm, like, I need to go back to learning some of the essentials, because, like, I'm starting to slack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm in a big, like, it's not just, like, art block, it's just that when I mean, it is. Actually, I was just about to describe it. It's not just art block, it's just I literally can't draw right now. Like, everything that I'm producing is, like, bad. Yeah, that's art block.
Buddy.
I don't know, I think I just need to get out more, because one of the things that, that old Korean man was saying, he's just like, yeah, this is why artists need to, like, go outside. It's like, we should go outside and absorb the world so that we can put it onto our paper.
Yeah. Like, I feel like there's been sometimes, like, I feel like I don't do it enough. Like, I feel like I'd be so much more better at, like, doing, like, landscape stuff, especially if I did this. But, like, driving up to my dad's house, like, he lives in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Like, when I search up, like, for that painting that you saw on my printer.
Oh, yeah.
The, like, weird mountains. I searched up a Google image, which is, like, sure, sometimes you do that, but it's, like, you get so much more into a mood if you go out.
Yeah.
And, like, paint.
Like, I painted some, like, pictures I've taken, like, I've just, like, pulled over, like, on, like, the side of, like, these roads, like, out to my dad's house, and, like, take pictures on, like, train tracks and stuff, and, like, they were pretty.
Yeah.
And, like, it didn't look exactly like the picture, but just, like, having, like, the little reference, I mean, like, oh, I was there, I remember what it looked like.
Yeah.
It helps. I don't know.
And it helps, like, capture the mood.
Faux show.
Dude, painting is sick. But Miss, the art teacher, her thought is just, like, this class isn't really, like, meant for, like, skill in all different mediums. It's more for, like, can you show composition and all this stuff and values with the medium that you're comfortable with. And that's her whole thing when she was telling me about AP art. Yeah. And I was like, yup.
Yeah.
I know that. I already know that I can do that. The reason why, okay, some people may say, Claudia, that's a throwaway class. Why would you do that? It's like, it's an AP class. Number one, I'm getting the credits. Number two, the AP quote-unquote test for art is a portfolio sent to colleges. And that is very good.
And
because
useful.
Then you have your, like, portfolio.
Made.
Like, it's not, well, okay, for me, that portfolio would not work for what I'm going into because I need, like, human studies and stuff, which, I mean, I guess it could work.
You could do it.
Like, I could do it, but I don't know exactly the course. But anyways, like, I just want that portfolio building experience. That's pretty much it.
And, like, one thing that she helps us with, like, throughout the whole thing is, like, like, stay with your medium because you have to choose, like, either clay, digital art, or, like, painting or something.
Yeah.
But, she made us all do, like, this, like, sculpting project where we had to, like, use, like, cardboard and, like, random materials to, like, make something. And, like, have it be, like, 3D and stuff instead of, like, all of us doing what we usually do. And she, like, makes, like, painters, like, try to use, like, oil or, like, watercolor if we, like, usually use acrylics. So it's, like, because they want to see that you can do, like, different stuff or, like, paint on a canvas instead of paper, like, paint on cardboard. I had to do that before. So it's,
but
like...
it's not, like, the main focus.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she just, like, kind of helps us with that. Like, I like that part that she provides us with that, but...
That's good. Art is cool.
Art is cool. In conclusion, we love art.
Emily is gonna be here soon, so we can go for a couple of minutes. Do we want to talk about her tea?
We're gonna talk about Emily's tea. We're not gonna spill her entire life story or anything, but just to set the mood
about her situation.
At the moment.
That's just what's happening in our lives.
And that's kind of like, we love Emily. We always want her to be around.
And we'd love to help her, but we can't.
Yes.
We literally can't. Like, I mean, like, I could, but, like, that's too much money.
Yeah, it's a situation where the most you can really do. So basically, Emily's and her
situation
family
relies on money right now.
They're
literally
getting evicted from their house
from like
her mom's boyfriend because he's an asshole.
And he really turned on him.
Yeah, and her mom is in college going for nursing, so she doesn't have any money at all because he said that he would like provide for them so she can like get her college stuff, then she could pay him back.
Emily coming down the stairs right now. Oh, it's
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
We're recording the podcast
Right now?
You're dipping cheat.
Still.
Whoa, Doritos in
This
it.
looks so good. Right now.
What is that? No, I'm not that hungry. What is that?
Nacho cheese Doritos.
No, but what is the dip?
7-layer taco dip.
Jesus.
What?
Wasn't there like a radio show talking about like a 70 layer?
70?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they made a 70 layer dip.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is my mom.
Hi.
Do you want me to edit this out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. Oh my gosh.
I just came from Lindsay Nelson's house.
Just came in. What?
Lindsay's house.
Oh, okay. You guys have a wine party?
I've been drinking mine all afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Fun stuff.
Are you hungry?
Don't you mean mom juice? No,
Mom
I
juice.
just had lunch.
Mom juice.
Yeah.
Mom juice.
Drinking mom juice.
We're drinking mom juice. Alright, goodbye.
Buddy's mom, everyone.
Yay! My mother. Why does everyone like... Your mom's so young. Oh my gosh,
she
Claudia.
is. Like, she's just not mommy.
Ew. Don't say
Anyways,
that. Don't say that ever again.
don't say that.
Because, like, I know for a fact that Tisha, Colby, and Noah would all be like,
His mom's hot.
Yeah. Oh my god, I remember when I gave Noah my mom's number. So
He was
that,
like, aha.
for, like, safety, he was like, I want to call your mom. And that was when we were still friends. And it's like, and then, oh my gosh. Every time I'm like, oh, I was jamming out to Stacy's mom. He's like, you know that song literally describes our relationship. And I'm like, what?
What? Wait, I'm confused.
What?
Anyways, Emily. So she got evicted,
Oh,
all that
yes.
stuff, and basically we can't really do anything to help besides
Buy her
potentially like
animals.
offer her a house or like a place to put her animals, which none of us have. Like I
Yeah.
literally told her, I was like, you know, my mom doesn't care. Like she stayed at my house for like a week and a half before.
Yeah.
Like she's just
None
comfortable
of us
there.
have land.
Yeah.
for that.
So I could provide her with the place, but that's about it.
Not
And I
her
feel
mom or
like
her brother.
yeah, and I feel like she'd go with them wherever they would go.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like we just gotta support her, and that's why she's coming here because we're just trying to put her in a good mood, you know. Like life is hard.
We can mentally support her. That's literally what she needs, though.
Yeah.
Because
That's what friends are for.
That's
Mental
what friends are for,
support.
bro.
Come on.
Like, it's like maybe we can't help out financially because we have to worry about our own financial issues.
Mhm.
But
Like if I could buy her a brand new house on
if I was
so
a
much land.
rich girl,
If I was a rich girl.
What?
It's a song.
it's a wait. You're
If I was a rich girl. It's a song.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh boy.
So that's.
You're a rich girl. But you know,
Oh, that
We're gonna
song
get
too.
copyrighted.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Our
Just
singing's
kidding.
just too accurate that they're gonna
No,
copyright it.
It's just too bad. It's not even like we don't. I've never like legitimately sang in front of you.
I don't think I've like.
No, the only person that I've legitimately sang in front of is Emily.
When?
Because there was this really pretty song that I was trying to be like, I learned this really pretty song on the guitar, and then she was like, what song? And I was like, do you want me to sing it? And then I like sang a really shitty version, and then she was like, I have no idea what the song is, and then I sang a pretty version, and she's like, I don't know what that song is, but it sounds a little familiar now. And then I'm like, okay.
Okay.
But like, but she was like, damn, shit, you can sing. And I'm like, don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone, top secret. I cannot sing.
Oh boy.
I don't, like, it's...
You and me in the car, it's just like,
Yeah, I feel like if I want to sing to a song, I just scream, so, like, people are very aware that I'm not trying to sing seriously. Because, like, if you're singing seriously and it's bad...
If you're try hard and you sing with your friends, it's like...
Stop it.
Brother, stop.
Stop.
We're just here for a good time. Nobody needs to know that you're good at singing. Unless it's part of you. I mean, like, it's just like... Brother, if you're good at singing, we don't need to know.
Yeah. Like, if you're in choir and you like to, like...
If your friends, like, connect on that, though, like, go ahead.
Yeah, if you're in
But
a
if it's,
band, like...
Yeah, bro, if you and your... Yeah, especially if you're in your band, like, in a band, like,
Yeah.
with our coworkers, like, bro.
Yeah. Some of our coworkers, like, kind of get down.
I think me and Will were kind of jamming out, though, on the way when I got a ride.
Yeah.
He was going off, bro. But me and him have definitely had concerts in, like, the... Like, I'll sing at work.
Really?
If you're not there. And if Tatum's not there.
Because we're the bullies?
Because you guys are the fucking bullies in the kitchen. You come into my kitchen, you fucking slam
It was
down.
my kitchen first.
Bro,
okay?
but it's not anymore.
Alright,
New
well,
Empire has
don't come to my
Bro,
front
look at-
desk then.
calm down,
Don't
Look at those sound waves. Look at them. You look at them.
Claudia,
Yes.
do not come to my front desk and act like you own the place, okay? The milk
I
is
give
mine.
you cups.
The
I
espresso
wash your cups.
is mine.
Yeah?
Okay? I
Yeah.
don't need your help. I was there washing dishes before you, baking before you, cooking before you. And soon I'm gonna take Sherry's position and own the place before you, before anybody, okay? I'm
Yeah.
gonna start an empire. Our coffee shop is going to expand to Europe, to South Africa, okay? No, I just texted Claudia.
Yeah, no, it just texted me. I don't know if it picks up, but I'm gonna close Discord. Wait, Discord is closed. Bruh.
I'm confusion.
What? We're just gonna do some computer techie things.
Wow.
I'm literally going to Task Manager, and Andrea's gonna be so proud of me.
Yeah, this looks scary.
Wow. Wow, Andrea, did you see that? I just ended task.
Wow.
It's just in case the notification comes up in the audio. Anyways.
Yeah, so about how I'm gonna become rich and famous. So.
But the kitchen is mine.
Yeah, no.
Because.
Yep. Nope. No.
Andrea,
Yeah. No.
you know how? Okay.
My ice to melt.
China, right?
China.
Dynasties. You know what a dynasty is? Basically an empire that takes over.
Duck
China.
Dynasty.
Shut up. Okay. Anyways, dynasties, a lot of them just keep taking over, and literally like, what is it? Right now it's like, well, there was the Han Dynasty, and there was a bunch of other dynasties. I only know the Han one. Anyways, I'm like the Han Dynasty.
Bitch,
I took
no,
over
the fuck
your
you
dynasty. I took over your dynasty.
You really think
I
so?
took over China, bro.
Guess
and
what?
and you wanna know what you are?
What? What am I, Claudia?
I guess you're just Russia, cause like we're both communist. But like,
What's going on?
but like our land, like we're both basically the same.
Just
but-
different, bro.
But like we just different. We just got the border, bro. Like we both got our empires.
The door to the
bro.
kitchen is like the wars happen there.
Yeah, bro, that's Mongolia.
But basically, I'm just moving on to bigger, better places, and Claudia's mad about it.
Yeah, Russia's moving to bigger, better places. Huh?
Yeah, Russia's fucking big.
You wanna know what I'm doing? I'm putting tariffs on fucking America, bro. Let's go.
Yay!
Yay! Bro, if World War III happened, we'd be allies.
Faux show.
Faux show.
Faux show.
Talking about this in history. We should make Mr. K play this segment of the podcast.
We should have Mr. K on the podcast.
Imagine that. We go to his classroom after school.
We set up the microphone.
We set up the microphone and we go, Mr. K, it's time. We thought we've mentioned you on the podcast long enough. We've talked about communism.
Like how
and
much
history
we talk about him?
Okay, I don't think anyone understands how much we love Mr. K.
Like, I'm not kidding you. He came up to me yesterday. He was like, Andrea, you'll never believe what I got at
you'll
Goodwill
be
the
so
other day.
proud of me, Andrea, is what he said.
Yeah.
So, Andrea mostly because you talk about it more.
Yeah.
But I don't mention that I like go with you
To
whenever
Goodwill.
I have to go to get clothes.
Yeah.
But like you and me both get our clothes from Goodwill.
Yes.
And you tell him this, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, Andrea, you'd be so proud of me. I just bought shorts from Goodwill, and I learned I am a size 8 in women's." God bless Mr. K.
And then there was another time he came up to me and he was like, "Andrea, is that sweatshirt from Goodwill?" I was like, "Yeah, why? You got a problem with it?" He's like, "No,
He's
it
like,
actually
it just looked too good
He
to
was
be
like-
for Goodwill.
He was like, "No, it actually looked nice for once." I was confused.
Dude, he kind of like dissed on you.
I know.
It's like,
I was-
yo, you kind of dress shit all the time.
I
Like,
look
this
at
is
him.
Nice.
I was like, "Oh yeah, wow, thanks, Mr. K." I just vibe with him. We were vibing with him after school today, talking about how great I am at driving,
Oh yeah.
and we were making fun of how Claudia can't drive.
Yeah,
right?
he was kind of like, you're bullying her because she, and I'm like, at least I'm on the road, bitch. Like, come
Working
on.
on it. But yeah, he's just like a role model.
I just love him. He's so chill, and like his teaching style is so like, I'm still like paying attention. Like I pay attention to his class. I've never liked history more.
Yeah, I've always hated history, especially because it repeats the same thing over and over again, but I still manage to do bad on all my tests in history.
Yeah.
Even though like I get the main concepts, it's just like they're stupid questions.
Yeah.
I think.
One of the
tests.
questions on it was like, Hoover's fireside chats. Like.
Yeah, I said.
And it was like, bruh, no, that was FDR.
Yeah,
that
I said false. I got that
Freddie.
one right.
Yeah.
But it was like, bro.
It was like, bruh, like, why would you... I just think that testing is kind of stupid because
It's
they
very
really
stupid.
try to trick you, and it's like, your brain thinks... I think test taking mostly thinks in a way like, testing mostly uses the language that you use throughout the unit. So when you hear that language and it clicks in your brain thinks, yes, this is the answer. But if it's a trick question like that, don't do your fucking students like that. That's an ass move.
Yeah, I feel
It's like, sure, you should be more analytical, but if you're like teaching us to, when we hear those words and repeat our words, to have this answer, like if you ingrain the sentence in our minds and then switch it up on us on the test, it's like, bro, we remembered. It's just you twisted it. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I just think test taking is a little stupid because it doesn't work for everyone.
If you're gonna take a test, you not only need to like know the material, but you also like have to know how to take a test, and like it's
most
they
of it
want
is
to
test
like
taking.
Mix you up, because if they make it like too easy, which is basically just like seeing if you know the material or not, like everyone will get an A, and like they don't want that. They want like to really test you, and I feel like projects and stuff, it shows your effort, it shows your knowledge, it shows your creativity, and if people aren't creative, it's fine. Like they can be, like just do like a presentation and be like, okay, let me read this, like
school system whack.
We are solving all the problems in America. School system, we'll fix it with creativity. College, fix it with what we talked about in our last podcast.
Feminists, let's go.
Pee on the White House.
Bleed on the White House.
Okay, so we talked about pink tax in our last podcast, right? Which is little recap.
Oh yeah.
Tampons and pads are taxed. But I looked it up, and there's like a couple places in America where it's not taxed, and I'm
There's
like,
no pink tax.
we're working on it.
Do you know which ones they are?
Yeah.
What?
Where we are is one of them.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cause like
we are like pretty liberal.
Yeah.
And I know like California.
I think it's cause like our what is it? Oh my god, who's one of the higher ups? One of our big boys is like, he's literally just trying to be like California.
Yeah.
He's literally like, guys, let's just do whatever the fuck we want.
True.
Like, but I think we're like, what is it? He's trying to get weed legal.
Which
because
I respect.
It's like, because he's like, because for the reasons that people need weed to be legal. Like
let's think about how alcohol, how much money we made from that, how much money we can make from weed. Like, come on now.
You can make so much money. And then, all the taxes that we have on that could possibly use for all our healthcare stuff. I don't know how
That's
anything works with taxes,
kind
honestly.
of brilliant though.
But like, we can use all that money that we make from taxing the shit out of the
And
weed for like,
I
our
know-
healthcare, because I know that a lot of old people who live here focus on that,
yeah.
and they're the ones who are voting.
And there's a lot of people here that smoke
And
weed,
they-
let me tell
yeah.
you. And I know that
We work with a lot of them.
most people I know who smoke, like, I feel like a lot of people, like, years ago would, like, look at it as, like, oh, you know, just like the crackhead losers smoke weed. But now it's
taboo. But it's like, brother,
like,
it's
so many people do it.
it's less impairing than drinking.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good.
I was talking.
But if you do it, like, if, I don't think, me and Noah had this conversation. He was like, I don't think anything's really bad as long as you know, like, it's like, of course, you're never gonna touch those hard drugs, like heroin and such.
Yeah.
But it's like, for, like, things like weed and alcohol, they're not bad if you know regulation. Like, kids should know regulation.
Right.
And, like, not.
And
be
I
having
feel
it, like-
like people around here, like, we would pay more money to have, like, safer weed
Yeah.
because we are responsible, I feel like.
Yes, the whole thing is, like, we just need it to be safe.
Yeah.
Like, there's so
That's
many
the
benefits.
only problem with
There's
weed
so many
now.
benefits, because, like, then we most likely will not have so many drunk people on the streets, so many drunk drivers shits.
So many
Yeah.
drunk driver shits.
Yeah. Oh, Emily just texted. She's gonna be walking in, so we're gonna end this soon. But anyways, moral of the story.
Legalize weed.
Less drunk drivers, probably, because they'd all be smoking instead. And, like, honestly, it just depends on what you get. Anyways,
Yeah.
safer and more money. And then everyone's happy
I
because
know.
they're smoking and they're not, like, going out on the streets and
And
being angry.
People are so much happier when they're high. I'm sorry, but every drunk person I know is mad.
Yeah.
And all the high people I know just want to hug people and tell them how much they love them and be, like,
Yeah.
affectionate. And then drunk people are, like, beating up each other. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen one high person be violent. Like, it's a good alternative. Like, I would
Yes.
rather have someone be, like,
I'd rather
a pothead
have
than
the
an
entire
alcoholic.
country smoke weed.
We'd
than
all just be
drink.
vibing.
See, but if Emily comes down here, she's gonna be like, no, I like getting drunk rather than smoking.
Should we keep this on to talk to her?
Yeah,
for a second?
let's get her down here. Tell her to come down.
Come to the basement.
Come to the basement. She probably doesn't know where my basement is, bro.
She's gonna, like, walk in and be like, hi, Claudia's mom, where do I go?
I like your mom.
We're gonna hear her cowboy boots stomping
Yeah,
down
we're
here.
hearing her cowboy boots. She's probably taking them off right now.
But, I was gonna talk about my mom. She was like, Andrea, I don't get why you like to smoke weed because, like, when I did it in high school, I did it only a couple times and I felt so out of control with my body. I was like, how do you not feel out of control when you're stumbling, when you're drunk,
And-
when you can't see, like, 10 feet away from
Hi,
you?
Emily.
So we kept this on for you. We want to ask
thank
you
you.
a
I wanted
question.
to ask
Oh,
you a
God.
question. Because I know for a fact you're gonna disagree.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Do you,
Legalize the heck out of weed.
Go for it.
okay, but, like,
Okay, yes, but you want me to say it
you say it.
because you want me to be the one she's pissed at. No.
Uh-oh.
We're both saying, because this is not just me, we just had this conversation, so I know for a fact. We're both saying, rather have the whole country smoke weed than drink. And I know for a fact. that
Yeah,
you-
actually, no, I would.
Yeah.
Really?
But I know
Alcoholics
for
are
you-
terrible.
Yes.
True.
But I know that you like drinking
Yeah, I
more
can't smoke.
than smoking.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just tweak. I'm so fucked up.
I feel like you always tweak that.
I know.
But I think, especially for me and you, we've dealt with a lot of alcoholics in our life that we're just
That's
over it.
true.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
Yeah.
hi, this is Emily. Again. So giggly.
She's
She has a mic more than us. Look at her laugh.
we should go get Funyuns.
What?
Dill pickle chips.
God, she's been talking about dill pickle chips all week. You know how much I've had to deal with this? Okay, Emily has a severe addiction, like, to dill pickle chips. I swear,
And
you're gonna
ranch.
eat so much that you're
And
gonna
ranch.
lose, like, taste in your tongue because of
know.
how, like,
I
acidic
literally
they are,
will
like.
eat a whole bag until I burn my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like,
You're literally gonna
actually
be, like,
hurt.
like, also.
I know. Like,
And then after she eats the whole
You're
thing,
gonna burn,
she's
like,
gonna
holes
start,
in your
like,
gums
chugging
from how much
ranch.
dill pickle chips. Yeah, you're gonna be drinking ranches.
She loves ranch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's that. We're gonna go
She's
get.
kind of getting me addicted to ranch, honestly.
It's so good. She got me addicted. She got me hooked on ranch.
Bro, Emily gets us hooked on ranch.
No, but like dip your grilled cheese in it.
Oh,
Dip your burgers in
yes.
it. Dip your pizza in it.
Dip your chicken
We
burgers in
dipped
it, bro.
our like potatoes in it before, like our
Oh my
mashed
God.
potatoes.
Dip everything in it.
Literally dip
Dip
your
your balls
penis in
in
it.
Can I just say, oh my gosh, can I just say, okay, so Emily has this weird obsession with telling boys to dip their balls in soy sauce
Because I want
because
to know if I can taste it.
she heard that there's taste buds on boys' balls, and
Ethan did it
yes,
and it worked.
yeah,
I'm not
he's
kidding
like,
you, it
he's like,
worked.
I felt something. So boys listening to our podcast,
Try it.
please try dipping your balls in soy sauce.
And
And,
comment-
message, and comment on this video or message me on Discord because I know that all the viewers basically come from me.
Yes.
Like, so
Yeah.
tell us how it is.
Report back with
Report back to
bottle
us.
time.
We're gonna go and get food or something. I don't know.
Funyuns,
just ate.
Oh, you just ate?
I want
But I have to pee.
Funyuns. Alright, well,
Do you need
we'll
to
do
know where
that.
the bathroom is?
Sure.
be on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh.
can pee on the floor.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you
we'll
guys
do
for
that.
listening to
Those are some big sound waves. Thank you, Andrea.
Yep, our podcasts and weed and Whoppers and
Dude.
Mr. K.
Wait, but did you know I fall asleep to this shit?
Podcast?
Yeah.
This is ours?
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 You
Like that ass.
Bro,
Bro, I feel really loud.
bro, look at her.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck they're talking about.
I feel
See,
like
whenever she laughs, the sound waves are huge.
I feel like you'll like listen to it and then like we'll like laugh out of nowhere and then you'll like wake up and be like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, you're like, what are they talking about now? Oh, what are they talking
Just
You look
Andrea
over
in
and
my-
you're like,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
I feel loved, wow.
Thanks for listening to the Jubcast. I hope that you fell asleep.
Yeah.
Because you didn't
You're
have
still
to listen
giving
to
us
our
views,
dumbass
so
shit.
like.
And yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys. Goodbye, girl.
You're writing pee pee poo poo on my post-it note.
Yes.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Alright, goodbye.